What is going on, my Purpe fam? How's everybody doing on this, what is it, Tuesday? The days just kind of blend together right now. So, actually, this might help. You guys might be able to hear me just a little bit if I have the microphone just a slight bit closer to me. So, guys, we have some really potentially good news tomorrow, right? We have some really potentially good news, and even Purpe is waiting for the good news of the potential rate cuts. So if we go to Polymarket, right? Let's see. Let me update this, guys. We have a 98% chance of a rate cut tomorrow. That means that out of everybody that has voted, 98% think we're going to get a rate cut, 97% think we're going to get a 97% rate cut, and 50% think that we are going to get a or 1% think we're going to get a 50 basis rate cut. So each basis point is kind of like a quarter of a percent for this, a half a percent for that. And so we are really going to see what it can do, how it's going to help the market, how it's going to help Purpe, how it's going to help everything. I think this is going to be one of the things that kind of help and catalyst the market to where we are going to be able to see some nice gains from it, because I think it's going to cause a little bit of FOMO, right? I think some people think that the 25 basis points is almost baked in, meaning that people have already priced the market for it. But on the other hand, if it was 50 basis points, then we could absolutely just soar out of this world and have a really nice pump. So I've been watching some other YouTubers today, and everybody's kind of wishy-washy, right? Everybody is kind of like, they don't know what is going on. And we can kind of see that right here with the RSI. Like, it's not really oversold. It's not really overbought. It's kind of in the middle. So people are not really buying a ton. They're not really selling a ton. But you know what? My buddy Purpe right here, is saying, buy me. So if you guys want to buy Purpe, all you got to do is, in the description, there is a contract address. Just go ahead and copy that and paste it in your wallet, and you can switch Solana directly to Purpe. So that is something that I think it is kind of like a winning lottery ticket, in my opinion. You're going to buy it, you're going to sit on it, and one day you're going to just glance at your wallet and you're going to be a super gajillionaire, and you'll be able to go buy a Lamborghini and a Ferrari and a Rolls Royce and a Bugatti all at the same time, and a private jet as well. So, and you're going to love your life. I hope. I don't know. Not financial advice, but I hope that that's the case. So, guys, we are trending number 11. Guys, this stays trending. Purpe stays trending. It's like every time that I look at Purpe, it always has a number. And when it doesn't, I just got to wait a couple minutes, and it kind of gets that number. And it's able to continue to trend and make more eyes on it, right? So, because people see it right here. So any coin that they're looking at, all they got to do is, like, you know, if they're looking at, like, you know, their favorite coin, all they got to do is look up, and you know, they'll see Purpe. Boom, Purpe right there. So the positive thing is it is up 4.68%. It's at $11.97 million market cap. Liquidity is 753.7 thousand. and we got look at that, it went up. It's now over the 12 million, and it has 58.33 in volume. So that's something that I think is going to be very, very it's very, very positive. So to me, this looks like it almost like a bull flag or like a cup and handle. Like it does. It looks like a cup and handle. You have your cup here, you have your handle here, and it looks like it's opening up green on the 4 hour, which is definitely very, very positive. A green candle is always good. And so what I kind of see, we kind of came up. I think we rejected off of this resistance, but now we kind of bounced off the support, right? So we kind of rejected off of this level right here at the 30, came back down, I think testing support, and we might be able to just kind of move our way back up. So I think that could be something that we can see as well. Also, if you look, it's almost like a triple bottom. You have like bottom 1 here, bottom 2 here, and then almost like a inverse shoulder, inverse head, maybe a little inverse shoulder over here. And so I think that is definitely something that the rate cuts, I really think that the rate cuts are going to start some very, very bullish action. I think that a lot of people think that maybe we won't have bullish action. A lot of people think that we're gonna, 4-year cycle, we're done. I don't necessarily believe that. I think the 4-year cycle is done. I don't think we are done. I think the 4-year cycle is done. I think we're going into a super cycle, and I think that we are going to go ahead and move our way up when it comes to Purpe, right? And when it comes to the market. So let's see what we got here. So we almost have like a little wedge right here. So we had one here, and then now we almost have, for the shorter time period, man, my nose is like really itchy. Sorry, guys. So for this period, we have, let's see what we got. So we have a trend line. Where we go? We almost could go. We kind of broke out, to be honest. Actually, if we zoom in, hold on, is this a retest to break out? So we have, let's see. So we have, let's see what we got. Maybe this can come down a little bit. So we have 1, 2, and then maybe a little bit right here. So resistance coming, and are we bouncing off of that and creating support? That is something that we very well could be doing. Most of the time, consolidation zone, people are consolidating, people are buying and just getting more, and eventually the bulls are like, all right, the bears, they get exhausted, the bulls step in and they absolutely push this to new levels. And so I think that's what could happen. I think that's what is going to happen. We kind of been testing. This used to be, resistance, support, came back, support, and now I can kind of see us moving our way up, working our way up, and kind of going on like that. So keep that in mind, guys. Whatever you guys can get, whether it's $5, $50, $500, $5,000, $50,000, $5 million, $500 million, $5 billion. You know what? You're going to make money, in my opinion. I think Purpe is definitely a solid coin. I think it has a solid community, solid team, and so I think it is definitely going to do very, very well. Let's go ahead and check out the Purpe X, right? Let's check out the Purpe X. Let's see what we got. 12.8 thousand followers. Shout out to the Nigerian raid teams on Telegram. Yo, that's funny. Yesterday, I think they put the Nigerian. Yo, that's funny. That's actually kind of, I like that. So, I wonder if Purpe has a raid team. Look at that. Raid team, bruh. Look at that. Yo, that's actually pretty hilarious. Um, wow, that's pretty cool. So, gotta love it. Gotta love it. Uh, Good morning. Send Perpe to billions. Guys, I think Perpe really could go to billions. I think we are going to have a very, very good shot at sending Perpe to billions. We just got to have the market come up. We kind of seen, it's crazy because we kind of seen in the crypto market, look at this. So we kind of seen in the crypto market, Solana, it hit like what, 144, 145 today. So it went from like 130 all the way up to 144, and now it's kind of hovering around that 138 mark. So it is up 3.44% for the day. So that is kind of positive. Ethereum is 3308. It's up 6% for the day. And Bitcoin is at 2.5% up at 92,500. So that's something that is very, very positive as well. So all we need, guys, is Solana is hooked to Perpe. If you go Solana, Perpe, and Solana is a pair, and so they're kind of they are hooked together. And so when Solana moves up, Perpe is gonna move up, and when people buy Perpe, Perpe is just gonna move up. So it's kind of like a win-win. And so the reason why I think Perpe is going to do so well, guys, it's staying in the top coins. It's consistently in the top coins. It's over a 10 million market cap. So, we have a very, very solid team of holders, a solid community of holders. I like the meme. I just do. I just like the meme. That's pretty awesome. And there's multiple groups that are in there. Look at that, top 10. Guys, this definitely is giving me like Shiba Inu vibes or Dogecoin vibes or Floki vibes, where it's constantly in the top coins, top coins, top coins, top coins, and then it just rips out of nowhere. And it's one of those where I went all in. I'm part of the Billy Club, and I think that it is going to absolutely rip. I think it's absolutely going to go massively to the upside. I think that these are very, like, Black Friday and Cyber Monday are still going on, I guess, in the crypto world, especially with Perpe, right? They want to give that last little discount before it just rockets up. They want to give that last little discount before we absolutely rock it up and we go to the moon. So it's kind of one of those things where it's like, you know what? If you're tired of jumping around, losing a bunch of money, in my opinion, not financial advice, Perpe is a great, great way to just put your money in, set it, forget it, and make sure. And I think at the end of the day, when the market starts running, and it will, when the market starts running, guys, we're top 10 for crying out loud. Like, this is going to be massive, right? We're top 10. It's crazy. I got like all the gear. I got the hat, I got the necklace, I got the shirt, I got the jacket somewhere in my drawer. So Perpe is definitely one of those where I'm excited. I'm excited to see where it could go. I think, guys, we're over a 10x from all-time high. And all-time high is really not that high. Like, it's very high. 100 million, don't get me wrong, it's very, very high. But it's really not going to be that hard to achieve an all-time high from here. It's it's a very, very simple 11, 12x, right? I think at 12x we'll be at 144. Simple math. 12 times 12 is 144. So like 11x, I think we are going to see all-time high. And if you think we're just going to stop at 11x, that's an issue. Like, we are going to go way further than just 11x. I think we are going to absolutely rip and go really, really far. I think we're going to go really, really far. And I think, honestly, we are going to look back and we are going to, here, let me show you like this. Let me see. Is it the week that I'm looking for? Let's see what we got. I think it is the week that I'm looking for. Come on. Yeah, this thing is, let's see. Come on, computer. I think it is the week that I am looking for. Either way, what I was trying to show you is that if we are on the week, we would see kind of like a rise and then a lower rise, a lower rise, a lower rise, and that is gearing up for a breakout. So that is absolutely, it's going to be, I think it's going to have an insane pump. I think we are gearing up for a very, very nice pump. And all you gotta do is buy and hodl, right? You don't have to buy and sell. You don't have to scalp it. You don't have to farm it. You just buy, hodl, buy, hodl. Look at this. This chart is looking really, really nice for a massive bull run. And so I really do think that that is what we are going to kind of see, right? A massive, massive bull run. And so when you have something like we're kind of seeing a falling wedge, right? A falling wedge. And I'm kind of pulling this up. When you kind of get that falling wedge, now normally I think it's a continuation pattern. So like if you're going up, the falling wedge means that you're going to continue to go up. But if you look, actually, yeah, I mean, that's it. I mean, so it is mimicking a continuation pattern. The falling wedge is you're going up, you kind of have like a little wedge right here, and then you kind of break to the side that it was going in the first place, which is up, right? So falling wedge here went up, falling wedge here went up. And so I definitely see that we are definitely going to be heading much, much higher on the Purpe chart. So really, really excited. And it's kind of one of those things as well. Here's my thing. People, they wanna get rich quick. I mean, I get the whole you start a coin, you hype the coin, you get rich, or you sometimes you make money, sometimes you lose money. But what if everybody just came together, right? What if everybody just came together? I feel like Purpe is a great coin to do that. What if everybody just sat there and all focused on one coin, Purpe, or Pepe on Solana, which is Purpe, kind of like what they did with Pepe, right? Everybody came together with Pepe, so everybody could come together with Purpe. I think Solana is the chosen coin of the cycle, and meme coins, I still believe, are the chosen category of the cycle. If you believe, other than government-related coins like ETFs and hedge funds and treasuries and all that good stuff, I think that we have meme coins. I think they're going to do very, very well still. I think that coins that are getting hyped, and how can you tell me that Purpe is not getting hyped with all of the times that it's in the top coins? I mean, that's hype to me. If that's not like continually, like, you got to think. One of the things that I used to look for before I kind of got into Facebook groups is what coins are like being talked about, what coins are in the top, what coins are in the trending. And so for Purpe to continually to be in the trending, to be in the top, you know it's gonna have some hold some weight in the future, right? You know it's gonna hold some weight, and you know it is going to get a lot of eyes, a lot of attention, and you know that it is going to be very, very, very massive, right? And so I think that we are definitely going to see some massive, massive gains when it comes to that. So I think it's going to be some exciting times, right? I think it's going to be some exciting times, and I think that we are absolutely going to see some really, really massive gains. I am super, super excited for the gains that we are going to kind of be able to see and be able to what's it called, be able to participate in. And I think it's coming very, very soon. And so and I mean, and you could kind of tell that. I mean, look at this chart, right? This chart is set up for success. Like, you can't tell me that this chart, they did not know what they were doing. Like, and you don't really see that. You see all these charts that just go up and down, and that's it, and they're done. So for Perpe to be able to kind of maintain this very bullish chart in technical analysis and TA, which whoever says you cannot TA a meme coin, they are 100% wrong. People that understand technical analysis are representing what the people are doing. If the people are buying, you see green. If the people are selling, you see red. So essentially, if you have a long-term chart such as this, that means that this is what is representing what people are doing with their money. So you absolutely can do TA on a meme coin. Now, maybe not a brand new meme coin, but a meme coin that has been out for as long as Perpe has, you can definitely do TA on a on a meme coin, especially on coins like Perpe and other major ones like Doge and Shiba Inu and Floki and stuff like that. But you know what? The cycle is all about the frogs. It's not about the dogs, right? It's about the frogs. So I think that Perpe is definitely right in line with the cycle, right in line with that. And I think that it is gearing up for success. And make sure you like this video and subscribe, because you got to think, the more people that like this video, the more it's going to push on the YouTube algorithm. The more people are going to hear the video. The more people are going to be like, oh, Perpe is about to make some moves. Here's the reasons why. Some people, they don't go to social media and check all the time. Some people, they want it told to them, right? It's like kids at a library and the teacher's reading the storybook. Like, people sometimes, they want to be like, all right, let me log in. Let me go ahead and see what this is all about. And so if you are invested in Perpe, you're gonna want to show up to these lives for your bags to be pumped. You're gonna want to post about Perpe. Like, I barely see any posts about Perpe other than like 2 or 3 people. So if you're in Perpe and you want your bags to pump, I'm telling you, you're gonna need to watch these lives, or make your own lives. If you don't like me, or you don't like my content, then create a channel and make your own Perpe lives. Who knows? Like, as long as Perpe is getting pushed out there, we're gonna be pushing up. Post Perpe, make it a goal once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week. I try to do it daily. I try to capture. That's what I'm saying. Perpe stays in the Perpe stays trending, right? So if you want your bags to pump, go take a screenshot of when Perpe is trending. Take a screenshot when Perpe has a green candle. Like, start posting about it. Start sharing it. Start either participating in my lives, or do your own lives, or I don't know, it doesn't have to do TikToks. Do something, right? Like, everybody needs to come together, and everybody needs to work together. That is how Pepe got to billions, right? Pepe got, the original Pepe on ETH got to billions because everybody came together. They all held. They all pushed their money. They all believed and had conviction. And it was for a couple weeks, right? Like, then the market went down after about 6 or 7 weeks. But that's normal. I mean, I think 6 or 7 weeks pushing, and you're going to want to continue to push. Don't just push when it's running. Push all the time, right? So, anyway, but that's my little rant. Sorry about my little rant. But in the day, make sure you're doing things to put Perpe in people's minds every single day, multiple times a day. That is what you can do if you're investing in Perpe to pump your bags, right? I'm going to continue to do these lives at least 5 to 6 times a week. Fridays might be a little hard, but most of the other nights I'm going to do it. And yeah, make sure you're liking the video, subscribe to the channel, come in, chat with me. It's always fun reading chats. And let's go ahead and push this long term, right? Let's go ahead and push this to billions. That's what we want. We want to push this to billions. So, you know what? My buddy Purpe right there, he's telling you, like the video, ribbit. Subscribe, ribbit. Push Purpe to millions, ribbit. So let's do it. Let's do it. Let's push Purpe to the billions. The billions. I think I said billions. I think I said billions. Guys, and when Purpe reaches that level, you know, maybe we'll do some fun stuff like giveaways and stuff like that. But right now, technically, we're waiting for the market. We're waiting for the market, but we don't necessarily have to wait for the market. That is the thing. Let me tell you like this. We don't necessarily have to wait for the market to pump for Purpe to pump. Do you guys understand that? Like, just because Solana goes down, just because all these coins are going down, let's be the outcast. Let's be that one off. Let's push this. Let's get back into the grind of things. Let's show people that we are gonna do such a massive breakout, that we're gonna cause such FOMO and hodl, right? Let's hodl. Like it's kind of like one of those coins. You dollar cost average, you hodl, you push. Rinse and repeat. Very, very easy. So I'm on a rampage today. I don't know why. I'm on a little rampage. I think it's because I know the worth of Purpe. I know what Purpe could do. I know that we can push Purpe to new all-time highs, and I know that we could do it even potentially this year, right? I sound crazy, but we could potentially do it this year. So let's do it. Why not? Let's do it. Guys, so I haven't sold one single coin yet. I'm not going to sell a single coin at least until all-time highs. And DCA out, right? DCA out. So that is the plan. But actually, at the end of the day, I think I want to see billions. Forget just a couple dollars. Forget a couple dollars. I want to see billions. I want to see this go to the moon, and I want to see this absolutely rocket and push up and absolutely blow it out of the water. And guys, this is showing us that we could do it. You know what's crazy? Okay, let me see. I think this is how this works. I think what you do is you take the start. I think you take the start to the end and you bring it up, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I have to go see. I know something, and I think you bring this down to, I think, the neckline, which is like right here. I think that's how that works. I want to say that's how that works. And if that's the case, that is back to all-time highs. So I'm pretty sure that's how that works. You take the start of the wedge to the end of the wedge, and then you put it on an upward, you put it on a vertical line, and it's saying that it's a 10x. It's saying that we will just reach all-time highs, which would make a lot of sense, right? If that's what this is saying, then you know what? Let me take it off. I'm gonna go research this real quick before I give you guys. I don't want to give y'all false news. Let's see. I'm gonna look this up. Breakout target. Let's see. I think it's breakout target. Let's see. Falling wedge breakout. Tell me measure. I think that's how it. Yeah, I think that's how it is. Oh, okay. That's how it is. Yeah. No, sorry. I think. Let me see. Let me check something real quick. Actually, yeah. I think that's right. It says a falling wedge. Let me go ahead and put this back. It says a falling wedge. You take the bottom of the wedge. You take pretty much the length of the wedge, put it up, and pretty much. Long story short, guys, we're gonna reach all-time high. That's what I got to say about that. We're gonna reach all-time high. It's been a while since I've dealt with falling wedges, but I do know that's gonna. It's about a 10x from here. If the falling wedge plays out, it's about a 10x from here. And it happens violently. It happens really, really violently, really, really fast. It doesn't stop, and it actually, guys, that's going to put us in price discovery mode. New all-time high. Let's take the market by a storm. To be honest, let's take the market by a storm, and let's prove to everybody that we are going to do something that has not been done since, I think, Pepe, right? Everybody came together, everybody pushed the coin, everybody was doing lives, everybody was doing Pepe and Safe Moon. But we'll do Pepe. Pepe a lot better. Plus, we're Pepe on Solana, right? So that's going to be something very, very positive. I'm trying to stay on here so more people can come on, because I feel like maybe I do it too short. And so maybe people, by the time they get on, it's done. By the time they get done with dinner, it's done. So I might just continue to do the live for a couple more minutes. Because I'm going to be doing this on a daily basis. So tell your friends, post about it. Like I said, the more people that this gets pushed to on the algorithm, the more your bags are going to pump, because people are going. I don't think anybody else is doing lives on a meme coin. Not like this. I don't. I don't think. I know a lot of the meme coin live YouTubers, they stopped. So I don't think that this is happening. So let's get this going again. Let's push it. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's go. Let's build our bags. Let's push our bags. Let's push to new all-time highs. But you know what? Appreciate those that have tuned in so far. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I might go a couple more minutes, guys. I don't want to take your whole night, but trying to do, or should I? Should I take the whole night? Should I just keep going and going and going until we have 100 people up in here and we're absolutely ripping to new all-time highs and everybody's buying Lambos and trust me, guys, we're early. We are early. The market is very, very low. If you guys look at this, out of every $100, think of it like this: every $100, $19 is going into altcoins. So out of every $100, $81 is going into Bitcoin, and I think that's going to soon change. I think the rate cuts tomorrow are going to push us to new all-time high. Okay, let me rephrase it. I think the rate cuts tomorrow are going to start the catalyst that is going to push us into a super cycle. So that is really, really what I think, really what I believe, and I think that the fear. Look at this. The fear is leaving. It's leaving, guys. Once we get in that yellow, people are gonna be like, all right, maybe the market might be coming up. Maybe we might be. We end it. Let's go ahead. We end it. What's it called? Quantitative tightening. We are kind of in the middle. We're not quantitative tightening and we're not quantitative easing. So I wish I kept that thing. The last time that quantitative tightening, let's see. Let me. I'm doing a lot of Googling tonight, guys. Hold on. What happened to Bitcoin the last time QT ended? Let's see. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Let me see if I can get like an image. I know that there is a image. Is this it? Is this it? Crypto Rover. Let's see. Where we at? Oh, hold on. Let me show this with you guys. Okay, so there's an image right here. I think it's Crypto Rover. I think that is who showed it. Where did it go? Hold on. November 30th. So let's see. So 1 hour ago. Sorry, guys. Here, let me take it off so I can scroll and find this and not have to make you guys like, man, this guy posts a lot. Holy mac. Oh, here we go. Guys, look at this chart. Look at this chart. Tell me this doesn't make you absolutely bullish for Purpe. This makes me absolutely bullish. Now, this means, now what this is saying is it's saying it's going to go into 2027, but I don't think so. I think, well, it could. It's saying, and I have said that this kind of feels like 2019. Like where everybody just kind of forgot about the crypto markets. Everybody is just sitting there and saying, I did. I forgot. And that is the time to really get in. That is the time to really strap in. That is the time to find your conviction plays. And that is the time that we are going to have these, in my opinion, these massive pumps, right? In my opinion, that is the time that we are going to have these massive pumps. So, anyway, guys, let me see. Yeah, trying to make it just a couple more minutes, but I don't want to take too much of the time. So I think that is going to conclude it today. Make sure you guys tune back in tomorrow. We are definitely going to be doing this every day, probably Sunday through Friday, Saturday through Thursday, starting at what's it called? Starting at 9:15, and we're gonna be doing that. So tune in. Let's push Purpe. Let's get us to the moon. Until next time, guys.